Hi ma'am, I hope you are doing well. Before I start this video explanation, I'd like to take a moment to thank you for all the web design skills you have taught me. Your guidance has really helped me understanding how to create engaging and effective websites. I really appreciate your support and I hope to showcase what I have learned in this video. This is our home page of the website, but before I talk about this part, I'd like to go through the web code explanation and then we'll go to our actual website. So sorry. So this is our main page website, and here all of our other web pages are connected with each other here. And then we got here our PHP, we got here register.html, we got our login.html, we got our seller registration.html, we got our search HTML, and then we got our contacts.html. And I have used db.php in order to connect our PHP with our database just over here. Now I like to go through the marking criteria so that it's easy for you to understand which part I'm showing. So first I want to show you the database part. So I have created the database here, which is named as Fusion Cars, and as according to that, I have created the seller table and car table along with foreign key in car table. So this is our seller table and this is our car table, and in the car table we have our foreign key as a seller ID. And now as we finish that part, now let's go to the storing seller details. For that I like to cancel this one and this one. Now as I could not use the XAMPP in the Mac, so I have to use MAMP as an alternative website runner. So I'll start my website and then I go to my website, then I go to the first thing. Now here I like to store my seller details. Now I'll put my name, I'll put my address as town hall 2 town hall, then I'll add the random phone number, which will be 3332 647 and 4510. And now I'll put my random email address, which will be this one. And now I'll create one username, and I'll create one new password for me, and I'll just write my password so that I can use it later on to log in. So once I click the register, it will show me as a seller registration successful. And once we register here, now we can check our over here, we go to the seller, and this is the one we just insert in the seller registration, and that has been saved in our PHP, I mean in the database. So once it register here, now we can go back and we can use that to log in. So in order to log in, I will use that my username and then the password. So what happens if someone puts the wrong password like this? I have put a one random password, and when you do that, just put one. Okay. Yep. So my is Samir Basnet, my username. And what if somebody puts the wrong password? Let's say this is the wrong password. So whenever somebody tries to enter the wrong password, it will show it as an invalid login credential. So you have to make sure that you put the correct username, and the password is hidden here due to the security measures that we have implemented in our login here, so that our password is hidden even in the database and only the user can know it. They can use this password as an alternative, but most importantly the user needs to know their password, and we'll try to add our reset password in the future days. So once it's done, now we can add our car. So for that I'll just add one car. So I'll just put one car model as, let's just put as a Rhino. It was manufactured in 2001. Let's put the price $25,000 and just put a description, just white gold finish. So once I do that, I just put as a submit. So once I do that, it just shows me as a car added successfully, and now we can go and check in our database. So let's go to the car table and let's just say, so we just added this one Rhino, and we got here our price and the description is here. So in this way we have created our add car feature as well in this one. So now let's go back to the site over here, and then the user can search the car by implementing that the car model that we have entered here. So in order to start it, let's put our random car model, just put as a Rhino, and let's put our location as just as a Sydney. So once we do that, we can do the search, and we got our different car model along with the price which are available in the Sydney. We have not specified much advanced feature here, that's why it's showing like that, but in the coming days we'll be implementing more advanced features which will give the user the exact details that the user has put. But as we are using this as a reference, and all these details are coming from our database which has been saved in the car table. So in this way we have implemented our database, we have implemented the seller registration table, then we have implemented the login one, then we have implemented the adding storing car details, then we got our source functionality. So in this way I have completed this assignment, and it was really a great opportunity for me, especially to learn about different things, and in the future I'll try to add more features into this, and I really appreciate for your effort in this project.